We are here at Marcus Theaters in St. Louis Park.
Yeah, baby.
My favorite.
That's probably
it is my favorite theater. I don't know. There's that one down in Edina. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that thing is that's amazing.
Yeah, it's like a coliseum.
Yeah, it was crazy.
We're gonna see a movie called Weapons. We know very little about it.
The poster has kids running around.
We saw the trailer once.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about it.
I do. It's all these kids wake up in the middle of the night and sneak out of their houses and they start walking off into the woods, I think.
Oh.
This is like 6 months ago when I seen this.
That's what I'm saying. I have
4 months ago, maybe.
At all.
So I know so little about it that we're just going in blind.
Is this like the Pied Piper, but like
that's kind of what it looks like. I know it's a horror movie, so
yeah.
But
it's called Weapons. Like, what are the weapons? Are the kids the weapons?
You know what's funny is I was talking with my son about it. I was like, we're gonna see this movie. I don't know anything about it. He's like, that's a really generic title. And
it is.
And then he's like, and I started explaining him the trailer, and he's like, I wonder if he's like, what if the kids all go out into the woods and they find all this military weapons,
right?
and he's like in some downed plane with guns on it, and I was like, I don't think it's that kind of
militant, and then they overthrow the adults.
Yep,
and
exactly. Then Lord of the Flies,
Children of the Corn,
weapons.
But
we know so little, we're just gonna let you go. So
yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks. Wham, bam,
bam! We did it. We saw Weapons.
I get the title now.
I do too.
I don't get what his dream was, but we'll get into that later.
That was so silly.
I was like, is this whatever? Anyway, we're getting way ahead here.
That is okay. I'll tell you this. This movie is
disgusting.
It's disgusting. It's one of the quietest movies I've ever seen in my life.
Dark.
And one of the darkest.
Yep. Yeah, it's really
objectively, it's a really good horror movie.
Yeah.
Subjectively, I wanted it to end so quick, like so bad.
So the format of the way they do it is they tell different sections of the movie.
There's like 6 main characters.
Yeah, and they retrace steps, but they do them from different people's perspectives.
Yep.
And so you get to see some of the crossover of some of the scenes you've already seen, but you're like, oh, that's how that got to where we're at. And so it does that, which is a lot of horror movies seem to be doing that right now to mask.
It's like Pulp Fiction almost.
Kind of, yeah. So it basically, actually, but they're all centered around the same event. So
I'll tell you this.
I don't know, man. I'm mixed on this one.
So am I.
I'm so
mixed.
It was
horrific.
Oh yeah,
it's a horrifying movie.
Yeah, it's horror.
Scary. It's suspenseful.
Yep.
It's thrilling at times.
It doesn't overdo jump scares. It doesn't overdo it. Like a lot of things that there aren't tropes in this.
I feel like you could have chopped out a good 10 minutes.
Oh, I think you could do more. I think
because of all the overlap.
This movie felt incredibly long.
It did. Like I said, I kept being like, I just want this to be over.
There was a point where that was going through my head, and I'm like, where's the resolution of it? But it was like three-quarters of the way through, and I was like, oh, we're just getting to know what's actually going on finally. And you're like,
I was going to go for my phone to look at what time, because I was like, this better not be more than 10 more minutes. Right?
I bet you it was way more than that.
It was. At the point, I'd say 40.
Shit.
Anyway, I purposely put my phone a couple seats down in the cup holder, so I'd have to get up to get it, so I didn't.
That's how you lose your phone, bro.
Nah.
I mean, you knew it was there, so.
I did. But, I'll tell you this. The acting is solid.
It's great. Yeah.
The acting is solid. There's a little kid in this movie.
He's great.
That's probably one of the best child actors I've ever seen on screen.
The main kid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alex.
Yeah, Alex.
That's probably the best child acting I've ever seen in a movie. It's better than yesterday's movie.
He didn't.
Dude, he sold me.
Crying apps.
His eyes were fucking tearied up.
Yeah. But he wasn't like.
Well, because he has to be fucking strong.
Yeah, he does. For fucking horrible reasons,
He had to fucking man the fuck up. It's crazy.
Holy shit.
Going through what he went through, I was like, just watching him trembling and he's just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
How he was great. I was like, wow, dude, bravo, you're going places, kid.
It's got the chick, one of the girls from, what's that movie? You recognize the main chick, right? The
I
teacher?
did, from Royal Hotel.
That's what it was. I couldn't think of it.
I know.
Her.
I didn't. I was trying
blonde.
to shut that fucking
name.
movie out of my.
I know, and then she comes back movie. In this, and that's a great movie until the end, and then it's a terrible movie. Like the whole movie is, you're like, it's building. What? Not that movie.
Yeah, we're not talking about that movie.
But she's in it.
Yeah, I think she's a great actress.
She is.
Kills it here.
Josh Brolin's awesome.
She plays like a fucking alcoholic school teacher.
Yes.
Yeah, Josh Brolin's awesome.
Fucking
all the acting's good.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. It's shot like it's a very, very good horror movie.
Yeah.
Like the scenes, you're like, that is fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Just like the door open and it's pitch black in there, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Nothing comes out, and then whatever.
Anyway,
something. So it's
oh
my god.
It's really. I don't know how I would rate this.
I don't know either, because I almost don't like this movie.
I really kind of don't.
But it's like so
I respect it.
Good.
Yeah.
And terrifying and all this. The premise.
The climax. Was so satisfying to me that it kind of made up for lost points.
I think so. I think if it had a dark ending or darker, worse
this
ending.
This is one of the goriest movies I've ever seen.
It's so bad, dude. It's so bad.
Just a couple things.
And they don't linger too long on it.
No, they don't.
They're like, oh, you get to see that. And you're like, oh.
There's like maybe 5 main things of gore, including the getting stabbed in the face with forks.
Let's not go there.
Yeah.
That was just so fucking uncomfortable.
It was.
What?
It's a very uncomfortable movie.
The whole thing is, and you feel bad for everyone involved, and it's nobody's fault. That's, you know what I mean?
What's funny is,
if it's not bad decisions somebody made or whatever, and that caused a chain reaction. No, it's just fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Of shit happening to good people. So
yeah.
I don't know, man. And when you bring kids into it, I get pissed off, and it gets a little more sensitive, and this is all about children, so it gets a little more intense than your typical horror movie, because they're involved in shit that it's fucked. So I don't know.
My big thing is, like, they don't show any of the aftermath of this. Like,
they don't.
Like the investigation. How fucked up would that be? I want to see that movie.
Well, that's an entire month. Like, just think about how would you write that even
exactly.
Be like, we need to get real detectives in here and be like, okay, go through.
This is protocol.
This is what it is.
And this is the interrogations.
Like, if this is what you see, tell me where you start, and just go with that. Like, because the scenes. The ending is so awesome. It's so good.
That, honest to goodness, if it would have ended like in a different way, I am in like, because here's the thing. If you like horror movies, it's a good fucking horror movie.
It's really good.
I don't like this kind of movie much.
You don't like horror movies.
I don't, and I hate gore.
They're my favorite kind.
So if the ending wasn't what it was, I'm telling you, I'd be in like 4.
Yeah, I believe it.
But because of it, I'm in like 6, 7.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I was on my edge of my seat.
Oh, yeah, you're not.
About 2/3 in, and it's just got draggy to me.
When we find out what's actually happening, I was sort of let down, but I was also like, well, let's see.
This is super interesting.
Goes though, because it's not what I thought it was, but it's almost worse.
Yep.
And then you know what I mean? So then you're like, oh shit, so that's what's going on, and you know, and you're like, it takes a second to settle in, and because all the scenes you saw before are coming to the surface with explanations, and you're like,
there's a lot of
that's the way
open the curtains.
Oh yeah.
And then panning shots.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Or opening a door, and then you slowly see what's in the door.
Yeah.
Like, that's a huge part of it. I'll tell you,
the terror part.
They don't jump scare you, but that's the suspenseful shit. I mean, there is some jump scares in those scenarios.
There is, but they're generally not.
I like how light it is on jump scares. It makes it a lot better.
They're just so much more powerful then.
Yes.
You're like, oh shit, that was.
Because you think there's going to be one, and then there isn't, and then
over and over and over.
And then you're like, okay.
And then you're like,
and then you let your guard down, and
oh, sucker punch.
So. I just like the fucking lighting. I mean, I didn't like how dark it was overall.
I kind of thought it worked.
But I wanted like, I just didn't want it like dark. I wanted like everything's dark, but there's a light.
Right.
Like contrast, but it was actually, they're just in the dark all the time.
Literally, it's a very, very dark movie.
It's very dark.
Yeah, and
when it cut, because it's dark for so long. When it cuts to day, you're like, oh god. Like when we walked out of the theater, I'm like, oh
yeah,
Jesus.
It was hard. I'm like, I can't see, dude. Can we wait a minute? Like, I gotta.
Yeah, crazy. The story is very unique.
I think so.
It reminded me of that Cuckoo movie we saw.
It did. It had a lot of elements that were similar. Because there's a mystery that is actually actively being investigated.
What's
by
crazy
a
is
variety of people.
You're piecing it together, and they don't, which is the best part. This is why it gets the points. They don't like exposition your way into it.
No, not at all.
You piece it together through visual storytelling.
They let it just ooze out.
There's
naturally.
very little talking about what is actually happening.
True.
Like, there's a lady and she says some things, but it's so vague. She's trying to talk to a child, and she's like, it's almost like Santa Claus is real. It's how she's talking to him.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay. And you're piecing it together. So it's like, it's like, here, wear your big boy pants and figure it out, which I totally respect that in a movie.
Yeah.
It made it way better. I hate exposition dumps. I thought she was going to be old lady exposition.
Oh, yeah, she showed.
But she didn't.
No.
When she showed up, I'm like, it's going to happen.
Yep, it's going to be her life's work. Like, it's the trigger words.
Technically, it probably is her life's work.
Well, yeah, but
anyway.
she didn't make sure that everyone knew it.
Yeah, you're right.
So she just lived it. So, fuck. Wow.
It's a running joke on the channel.
Yeah.
At least 4 times a year, there's old lady exposition in a movie, and it's just
the old lady that just info dumps.
This one was like, I was so close to being like, nope, this is the second one this year.
Yeah,
but no,
check it off.
God, no, I think it would be the
third. We're keeping those numbers down this year.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, horrific.
Yeah,
at times.
Here's what I think.
The imagery is crazy.
It is, and just like the concept of what's happening, and just some of those shots where I don't want to spoil stuff, but when there's just kids out in the
running through the
and it's
night.
got this silence and then like this creepy music in the background, or like
half the time there's no music.
It's just this imagery, and you're like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna say at least. Fuck, to be dead serious, at least a half hour straight of this whole movie is dead fucking
no
silence.
Music or
not even, you can't even hear footsteps because people are walking so slow.
Here's what you can hear. We
next
could hear
door.
The theater next door.
That's how quiet
it was. I could just barely hear the movie in the next theater over. So I was like, what the fuck? I wanted to get up and shut the door and make sure that wasn't a thing, but I think it was shut.
It was shut.
Yeah, so it was not.
So I was gonna say it too. Is like, okay,
pin drop level.
Well, yeah, it was. It was so quiet that I was like, I didn't want to rustle.
Fart.
I didn't exactly
put a fry in my mouth.
Yeah,
nothing.
dude.
I didn't want to miss anything, and it just
I wasn't missing anything. I just didn't want to.
Tension building right there when you're just watching events happen. And
there's a scene where Josh Brolin wakes up from a nightmare.
Oh, it's so funny.
And he stops and he goes, "What the fuck?"
It's so good.
And it actually made the whole theater erupt. There's a bunch of scenes.
We needed that because it was so intense. You're like, oh god, I need some levity. Man.
Yeah, for sure.
And there is a little bit here and there.
There is.
The cop dude and his whole spiel with that one dude, like
James.
Yeah, that was just
Paul and James.
That whole fucking.
That was sweet. That was good acting.
So like, he
plays a really good junkie.
Did you just
best
come
junkie
off
performance?
The street? Are you
then
really
have you
been living? Really?
like
the junkie awards.
Best supporting actor as a junkie.
And then there's like regular actors who aren't playing junkies, but they're junkies in real life.
Yep,
so then they're like, hey, I did it.
Yeah.
I don't know, ratings, or should we want to talk about?
Yeah, I think we're going to ratings.
We can't talk about anything
It's a very... I don't want to say shit
because of the way they layer the segments in out of time stuff. They hide the plot from you until about what, 3/4 would you say, or 2/3? 2/3, somewhere in there.
Well,
you start to
piecing it together, and you're like,
and you're like, that piece goes with this piece, and then you're like,
the thing is,
I get
once it starts Alex's story, which is the finale,
yes,
which is probably 25, 30 minutes.
It's the big chunk at the end.
It's all like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
Yeah,
from the get-go.
Because it starts from the peripheral perspective of the people who are least affected, all the way to the center where he's the core of what's going on, and then his story, his little 20 minutes or whatever, is just fucking super fucking intense. So
the ending just ramps the fuck up,
and it's so fucking rewarding.
I'm gonna start out.
I don't know, but totally rewarding, because when you hear about like what happened,
I know,
and you're like, yeah, but I also like that it wasn't just like, ooh, happy
ending,
flowers and butterflies.
That's the thing. It's really hard to rate. I'm probably gonna piss people off. Don't take it the wrong way.
Oh no!
I think it's an amazing horror movie.
But you're gonna give it a 6.
I am gonna give it a 6.
Oh man!
I feel like it drug on some spots.
It did.
I can't stand some of the gore. I was like, are you fucking
really? And
there's a barfing
scene
thing. I looked away.
I
can't do it.
I almost couldn't do it.
Spit.
There's a potato peeler scene
on someone's face, a vegetable peeler, and you're watching,
and it's just curling.
They're ripping off
the ribbons of his face.
Yeah, dude, it's so gross.
I don't need to see that, but that's why I'm here.
Someone's head gets ripped apart like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
two.
Yeah. 2.
That's that action
terrific.
Happens twice.
I feel like, considering like Talk to Me, I gave a 2. That there's enough merit in this.
It's a very strong story, very strong horror.
It's really
all the acting,
interesting. It's
scores
cool,
great,
and
all of that.
Yeah.
Shot well.
But I don't know. Plus, I
I'm in the same boat with you. I'm
6
having
or
a real
7?
With the struggling of like where to land. It's either high or low for me.
Sure.
And I think that I know what the internet's saying. This is an amazing movie and all that.
My blood was pumping at a lot of parts.
I don't know that the reveal for what's happening was
strong enough.
Well, it just kind of comes out of nowhere, and there's no hints of it.
I feel like there was. While we were going through, once it all discovered, I started like backtracking in my head, like, oh shit.
Because you have to backtrack.
Well, just if you want to be like, were they giving me hints? And they were.
Yeah.
So I feel like it was pretty solid.
What's behind it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Okay. I think.
Give it a number.
I'm gonna objective. I think this is an 8. I do. I was gonna give it a 7.
He's more,
but
I think he's more right than me. But like I said, I just don't. I'm being subjective.
This is a powerful movie.
If I was objective, I'd be higher. But I'm just going. When I like walked out of the theater, I was just like, oh, geez.
Yeah.
It was kind of icky.
It follows you.
It's a lot of stuff. Some characters die that you're like, oh, I didn't want them to die. Not like that ruins a movie, but it was kind of disgusting in those ways.
Yeah. The deaths are all
horrific.
Just gory as fuck. Like, there's not a lot of them, but when somebody dies, it's like a big fucking moment.
Spectacle.
It's a spectacle.
Well, there you have it. Yeah. We gave our ratings 6, 8. We're going to get into spoilers because I don't know how the fuck we talked for 16 minutes.
We were just going around it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how we talked for 16 minutes
here.
about not, without spoiling anything.
Without telling
we did
anything.
Good.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah. But anyway, spoilers.
Boom.
We are now officially in spoilers.
Yeah, turn it off.
Turn it off if you haven't seen it. You should probably, if you like horror movies, turn this fucking shit off and go watch it.
It'll ruin the whole fucking movie immediately. So I'm
going to start with some ruining stuff. It's a story about witchcraft.
It's a witch.
There's literally a witch.
Yeah.
And if I had to guess, she's like thousands or hundreds of years old.
Yeah, and
she's like, she says something like, "I've been doing this for a long time." Or
yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
she basically. Well, I don't see. She doesn't feed off of their shit, does she?
Yes.
But like,
remember how she's getting all sick, and then she's so sickly.
Yeah,
and then
gross.
The next
old creepy
and it's
lady
like a couple days go by,
and
then she fucking manages to get the hair of the parents. Once she gets the parents, they have zero energy, and she's all peppy again.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
And then remember, once she got all the kids, she's like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
she's like on fucking crack cocaine.
So she's a life
off
force stealer or something, soul sucker.
But what she does is she takes these people, and they just stand there.
And they're zombies. She's a zombie wizard lord.
Necromancer. No,
like
not
a
necro.
voodoo something.
Exactly.
She's a voodoo priestess.
And then she feeds them to keep them alive while she takes their life force, basically.
Yep. And so the whole crux of these kids going missing is that, she needs them for her life force, but the kid, the main character kid, he plays a role because he's basically fucked. Because so what happens
she's
is
got his parents under a spell.
She visits their family because she's the older sister of the
aunt. She's the aunt.
She's the aunt.
Yeah, I don't think
she's even related to any of them.
I don't think so. I think it was a faked up thing.
Yeah, so she's like getting older and sick, and so she's like, I need somebody to, like, the dad's talking to the boy, like,
he's like, I don't think she's gonna live more than a month.
Yeah, she's really bad shape.
She manages to get their hair of the parents. Yep. And then does her little voodoo fucking ritual. Shit. And then she's like, he's like, Dad, that's the best act. Like, he's like, he throws water in his dad's face, like, Dad, what the fuck?
Yeah, and his dad's just like.
And that's where I was like, this kid is very good.
Yeah.
And then she's like, you don't believe me? And she goes, and then.
Oh my God.
Because everything relates to this plant.
Yeah.
So she grows the plant off.
These thorns on
every thorn that she pulls off, if she puts her blood on that
and rubs
and
their
whatever hair
or an object of
when she snaps it, then whoever's hair it is, the people go like a heat-seeking missile to kill that person.
They just know where they are and their weapons.
She weaponizes them.
Yep.
But anyway,
that's why it's called
so she snaps it when she's trying to prove to the kid that I own your parents now.
Yeah, they do whatever.
They both start stabbing themselves in the face with a fork.
And it's just like
until she says stop.
Yep.
And then they stop.
She's like, you want to be a good boy now, don't you? Go upstairs and brush your teeth and go to bed.
Exactly.
It's just creepy.
And then she's like, well, I thought your parents would save me. She literally says that.
Yeah, but
I
don't have enough energy.
I have a better idea now. Yeah. So you're going to get something from every classmate.
Yep.
And you're going to bring it to me.
Yep.
And then I'll be better. And she's like, the kid's like, if I do this, are you going to go home?
She's like, yeah, of course.
And she's like, yes, I'll go home. And she's lying.
Well, I don't think she
ever manipulative, awful person.
Got like powerful enough or healthy enough to like, leave all of that. She needed more kids, honestly.
I think, yeah.
You know what I mean? But she
gets the whole class.
17 kids out of the class, and
at first I thought it was 217 because two people were survivors, the teacher and that Alex kid, and 17 kids are missing.
Right.
217.
But
it was just randomly what time it was in the morning when she snapped it.
I think it's both.
Maybe.
I think that's the whole point. And he saw it in his dreams too.
Well, why didn't he fucking get something from the teacher?
What do you mean?
He could have took the teacher's apple or a pencil or something.
Yeah, that would have made more sense. Or maybe some.
What's funny is this kid's picked on all the time by all the kids, and it shows it throughout the whole movie where this kid just gets picked on. So you're like,
he's a sweet little kid.
Yeah, but then it's like he's almost getting his revenge on these little bastards.
Literally, and then
because they're all catatonic at the end.
So creepy.
Yeah, so somehow fucking this witch, she weasels her way in, like, because she is playing like, oh, I'm representing the parents. Sorry, they're ill.
Like, they want to talk because the whole town is all fucked up because 17 kids go missing
from the same
class.
They're
all from one classroom, and everyone's picking on the teacher because they think she's involved because
they're
it's her
painting
class.
witch on her car.
Why her class and not other kids from other classes? It's her fault.
Totally Josh Brolin, that painted witch on her car too.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, which is funny because you like him as a character, but then you're like,
great.
Yeah, it's kind of petty.
It's petty, but
he's missing a kid.
He's missing a kid, and he comes through hardcore in the end anyway.
He does.
He fucking makes up for any bullshit that he did. I don't give a fuck. He's a hero.
Weapons.
It's just a fucking...
But the Terminator, they become Terminators.
They do.
They go right for your throat.
Nuts.
Oh, it's so gross.
They're like unstoppable. Like you have to like dismember them. You have to blow their brain. They're zombies, so you have to. They need a headshot.
No matter how many hits to the head,
one dude gets shot through the throat,
and he's still going
like,
at it.
I don't care. Like that doesn't mean shit to me.
God, is that gory? There's a scene where Wong from fucking Doctor Strange, from Marvel, Wong.
Yeah, he's the principal of the school.
And the witch is like, you didn't tell anyone, did you? She goes to his house, and while she's making up some witchcraft thing, and he's like, well, no. And as soon as he says no, she's like,
good. Yeah.
And then he fucking headbutts his life partner to death.
Oh, like it's about a 5-minute scene where he's just not stopping.
And because
his face is getting all
he's getting fucked up, and
but like his partner's head is caved in. It pans over for a second. You're like, that's just a puddle.
What about that scene where like, so this girl like knows it's at this certain house, and she's like, what the fuck? Like at
something's going on
at Alex's house.
They triangulate.
And she's like fucking just parks down the street and she's watching.
Yeah.
And she falls asleep, and then the mom comes out. Oh, that's not the mom. That was the evil witch. You could tell how weak she was by how shitty she was walking.
Oh, are you sure?
I think so, because it didn't look like the mom.
It did to me. Well, no, it didn't, but it didn't look like the old lady either.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know who that was.
She sneaks in her car because the teacher's an alcoholic. She just gets fucking
She
bombed.
got shit-faced.
You watch her just pouring vodka
She's on
in
a
her
stakeout watching this kid's house, and then she just passes out because she's fucking wasted. Mm-hmm. And then she doesn't know anything, and the lady comes... That's a creepy scene.
That was horrific.
Walking out
there.
She
walks by the window.
Like, she's going to get... She stops for a second, and then she goes around.
You hear the door open.
Gets in there. It doesn't show it, because it's like the camera's here, and all you see is her passed out.
The mic's inside the car, because when you hear the door open, you can hear her outside.
Oh, that was so well done. And then you see these shears come up.
Takes her hair.
Cut her hair.
Right as Wong, the principal's killing his partner.
She's doing a spell.
And then she snaps it.
She's got
and then
her
he's
hair.
like, okay, I'm going to kill the teacher.
Yep.
He just runs all the way across fucking town.
It shows this montage of people being like, what the fuck is, because he's all bloody and shit because he killed his partner.
And goes right for him, and then this big chase happens. Yeah. Josh Brolin was trying to investigate her at the time.
And they all collide.
And then she gets back in her car, drives away, and Wong's running down the street. Gets hit by a fucking car.
He gets sideswiped, yeah.
And his brains and fucking everything. I was like, oh, God.
They show brains all across, just splattered across the sidewalk
and then,
the road.
The crackhead shit.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck?
I don't want to go through the whole movie, but...
Oh, man. That made me sick to my stomach as soon as he put his... So there's a cop in there who's a kind of a main character, and he's busts this junkie, and he's like, is there anything in your pocket that's gonna stick me? That's like a standard thing they always say. Yeah. Fucking reaches, boom, bam, needle, fucking motherfucker. He's like, punches boom, him. Knocks him right out, right in front of the fucking dash cam.
It's right in the front of the car.
Shit, I gotta unplug it.
Unplugs it, and he tells his chief.
He's like, hey, dude, I fucked up, but I got stabbed here. I could be dead. He's like, I might have AIDS, hepatitis, something. Right?
Yeah.
Not good.
But then the junkie. Here's the one motivation thing that I didn't understand is the junkie is like, he comes back, he's like walking back, and he looks
towards the cop station.
No, this is before that, because we're putting it in order.
Yeah.
We didn't.
No, you're right.
If you go out of order the way the movie is,
it's not the way that. Yeah.
But in the order of what happens, this junkie walks up to Alex's house. There's a fucking car in the driveway. Yeah. And he's like, I'm gonna break in.
Well, he saw like. What were those blue bags scattered all over the driveway? I couldn't
tell what they were.
They look like medical things or something? Like
I couldn't tell.
You know, like gloves or needles or something.
It didn't hold on them long enough for me to
It didn't, but they were scattered all over. And
behind the car.
Yeah.
But either way, there's a car in the driveway.
Why would you go to that
You're going to go break into that house.
Yeah.
He's walking around and he sees newspaper.
Well, he goes right up to the front door and tries the door.
Yeah, he goes... See, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what motivation? Like,
there's a point missing there.
There was no reason he would just do that. That's how you get fucking shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially if you look like a junkie.
Well, and then...
So he goes in the brown back, climbs in,
makes a huge ruckus. Gets in through a top window after trying...
Sees his parents all catatonic, and he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, freaks out.
And then he like... That would normally be enough to be like, okay, I'm out of here. They're catatonic.
Yeah.
Instead, he walks by the door, he's like... Yeah, he's like, oh,
does that with
what's down here? Because I'm looting.
Yeah, he gets all their silverware and all.
Yeah, he's trying to sell his silverware.
Goes into the basement, finds out all the kids, a bunch of fucking catatonic kids just standing there in the basement, and that alone was creepy. I was like,
it was
because they all turn at once, go right to him, and I'm
really
like,
quick.
I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, oh my god.
That's another thing though. That's kind of weird though. Is like that never happened with anyone else who's catatonic. No one else.
No,
they don't move at all.
That's a scary thing that they.
They just did it, but it's like, why wouldn't any of the other catatonic people shift like that? But
maybe they need a.
Anyway, he goes running back to the cop shop because there's a $50,000 reward to any information leading to finding the kids.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I know where they are, so he's going back, and he sees that cop. And the cop said,
last time they got into it.
He said, you wronged me, you poked me, I punched you out on cam.
I think we're even.
We're even. Don't come back.
If I see you again,
we got problems.
Yeah.
Let's like not fucking do this.
Yep.
And then he sees him walking towards the cop shop.
Hey, what? And then he just fucking runs. He gets his Charger cop car. And just fucking.
So then when the junkie sees that lady out in the woods, that was just his hallucination? It had to be.
Don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know what, because some of those like little nuances that are tucked in there, I think they're not even really like. I don't know.
It's always a dream when you see that clown-looking lady.
Yes. Okay. But is that the aunt just in her fucking?
Yeah, with the shitty makeup.
Yeah. I when I saw her
horrific.
with the fucking and the fucking like she does her lipstick like a clown, so instead of getting it perfect, it's like it's just a fucking hot mess. She just looks like shit, and she's talking to people like she's normal.
Yeah.
Like, what century are you from?
What do we do?
Where did you
I drink water out of bowls.
It's weird. Well, no,
that was for her
little ritual.
Incantation. Anyway.
Wow, sorry.
Well, whatever. The junkie. So the cop tracks the junkie out into the woods.
Yes.
And he's like, and he thinks it's that clown lady. Mm-hmm. I'm just calling her clown lady because she kind of looks like it.
She was so clowny.
And he sticks him in the face with 3 needles.
Yeah, he's like got a bag.
And
like,
then he
as soon as he unzips the thing, he's like, fuck you.
The cop almost blows his head off.
Yep.
And then it's like, then they go, I said, let's not cover the whole movie, but we basically just already did.
Kind of.
So he's like, dude, I know where the fucking kids are. Let's go. So he pulls up to there. He pulls up to that house, Alex's house. And the cop's like, okay, I'm gonna fucking go ask him.
Yeah.
And then it's like
he goes up to the door opens, and he walks in. Yeah. And then the next scene, it's like dark out, and the dude's been in the car in his handcuffs for like, we don't know how long. Yeah. And then the door opens, he's like, what the, hey man!
The cop comes down.
He just comes,
grabs him, drags him up in the house.
Drags him into the house, and then they're fucked.
And then
you'll see
fucking Josh Brolin and teacher lady, they anyway, I forgot their names.
Yeah, me too.
It was
Josh Brolin.
It was Archer.
Oh yeah.
And I forgot teacher lady. But anyway, they are talking, and they're like, and he's like, dude, I triangulated this shit from because when they leave the house,
door ring cameras,
all the kids
they go in the same direction,
a straight line
towards,
and he triangulates it to Alex's house.
He's got a big map. He's a construction guy. He gets maps all the time.
Yeah.
Sure. So,
like right to Alex's house, and then it's like, okay, well, fucking, they go there.
Yep.
And then, the shit happens,
and then it gets.
It has
that last fucking. It's a battle, dude. It's a fucking battle.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It does that thing in movies where it's dark and then in 5 minutes of movie time, it's daylight.
Oh, like it was just at the break of dawn, and now the sun's good.
Yeah, did they go? Because they met up at night because they were in the hospital all day after that big debacle.
But I think they sat there in front of the house until morning, because that scene was barely. It had that glowing blue to it, or it's just early morning before the sun came up.
Well, anyway, they go in, they fucking. All hell breaks loose because there's salt. They step over it.
Oh, yeah. The witch has all this shit set up, all these booby traps. All of the adults in the house are like set to be dog guards, essentially.
Yeah.
As soon as you go past a salt line here, those guys attack. As soon as you go over there, these guys
The cop and the junkie go after Josh Brolin and teacher lady.
Yep.
The kid's parents go after the kid.
Yep.
He's smart enough to where he's like, oh, fuck this. Gets the thorn.
Yeah, he's watched her do it enough times. He knows how to do what she can do.
So like, what he did is he found her wig and then found her actual hair
out of
the wig.
Yep.
And then did it, and then goes, and then all 17 kids,
all of the kids
are missiles to kill her.
They go after her,
so
and it's the greatest fucking
kids
revenge.
Jumping through windows like straight up missiles.
She is going
and like,
running for her,
closing doors
through people's yards, through their houses, and right behind her is an army of kids busting through everything, like windows and doors. They're just like fences. They don't care. They're just so feral that they just bulldoze everyone, and there's people trying to eat dinner and shit. They're like, what the fuck?
They go running through.
It's like a comedy movie, but it's not, because
everyone in the whole audience laughed.
We're all like, oh my god,
to
see that.
And it was so satisfying because what happens is, they rip her straight up limb from limb.
They finally catch her in somebody's backyard, and they literally
rip her fucking head apart.
Like, they show her arms coming off,
ripping her ears off. Her arms are like all around the yard, and
screaming, and there's blood everywhere. And
as soon as
being one of those kids, be like, like, oh, I get to pretend like I'm a feral little zombie. That'd be the fucking, oh man, so what a great.
Then they're all fucking dead.
To acting.
Teacher lady kills like her lover, which sucks. Then she also kills Junkie.
Yeah.
But anyway, she dies as soon as she dies because during that time she got Josh Brolin to be a zombie.
Yeah,
But when he snaps out of it, he's just fucking fine.
Yeah, but so there's a weird.
He's the only one that lived that is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder.
That's kind of a plot hole.
Yeah, that is because
all the kids were catatonic.
Even after she died, the kids were still catatonic and she's like some of them.
A year later, a couple kids even started talking again.
Yeah, so it's like, what kind of residual shit's going on in them, and especially the damage they might have mentally and emotionally, having torn an old lady into bits and bit her and did. It was just the gruesomest fucking ending. I loved that. It was such a one. You're like, yes, that bitch got it. It turned on her, and all that shit you did to other people for who knows. Well,
I just like the fact that Alex was smart enough to do it.
Yes.
What a great kid. Good job, kid. You murdered a fucking horrible witch.
I would say, in terms of writing, this is really high levels of storytelling, because everything is taken out of context and order. It's not really order. It's just.
I think it works better being out of order.
It totally does.
Or like being
whatever
the perspective.
You want to call it.
Because what it does, it'll be like Justine. That's her name. Yeah. It'll be like Justine, and it'll be like her story.
Yeah.
Starting from when she walks into the class.
The very beginning of the movie, yep.
Ending on when she gets her hair cut.
Yes, when she's drunk and passed out in the car.
And then like it just does that with
like
somebody else, and this person,
and it keeps going further back until you get to a little bit. Okay, so most of them go a little bit farther back, but then up to the present, and they keep doing that, and then you have Alex, and he does his is the whole fucking movie basically.
Yeah, from
the very beginning,
kids picking on him to stealing all their name tags that they made.
Yep,
it's something of theirs
at school.
He steals all those so he can get his parents back. Yeah, hopefully, but so she's lying.
So when she's in when Josh Brolin goes down into the basement
and you see her,
she was doing something to one of those kids.
Yeah,
I'm like, because you're like, he's looking around for
probably getting their life force or something.
Yeah, and then you turn and then she's just like, and you're like, oh my god, and like, what was so quick that
he beats up Wong. Yeah. He's a big badass. He's a construction worker.
He's huge.
He beats the fucking shit out of Junkie Man.
Oh,
he's throwing him
because he's like indestructible zombie.
Yeah,
the whole theater started laughing because he would throw him across the room and be like, oh fuck, and they're like, I would get up again, and he'd be like, oh, not again, and it just kept happening. He's going and he's like, dude, when am I gonna kill this?
He's punching him on the ground. Boof.
Like the dude's gotta be dead. Like any normal person would have no brain.
Like,
yeah, and he's like, I can't get rid of this.
It happened like 6 or 7 times.
At least, yeah.
Punches him out and then he just wakes up.
Yeah, it just takes a second.
But what I'm getting at is, okay, Josh Brolin's a badass. He goes in the basement to find his son, and old lady's like,
yeah, she's down there sucking life force.
In order for that to happen, she needs to get his hair, wrap it around a thorn, poke her fucking blood, rub it all over his hair, then snap it.
Drop it.
How did that happen to him? He would have been like, when she goes, he would have been poof.
Oh yeah, she would have pancaked her head.
Dude, he would have pile drive suplexed her. She's just this little old lady. But what I'm getting, and you see this old lady down there, you're like, you're responsible. Like he's so mad anyway.
Oh yeah, he'll do anything.
She didn't tase him. She didn't do shit.
No.
Like to me that's like, because it shows her go and then
it cuts away.
And it cuts away to him turning on Justine and going up and chokeholding her.
Yeah, because she's upstairs and then he's in the background walking towards her and you're like, what?
And then he goes, bruh.
Yeah.
Which is stupid because another stupid thing is because whenever that happens, they go,
yeah, they
run
do this.
to do choke.
They do this. They don't go,
no, they don't walk up. They don't walk up on you either. They're missiles. Every time it's happened, there's a fucking missile. They just run.
He didn't do the Naruto with the hands up.
Yeah, exactly.
To get upstairs. And
so that kind of broke it for me too.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
But oh well.
I don't know.
It was still good.
I'd say the old lady is probably my favorite actress in this, or actor.
She's good.
She plays a terrible horrible,
awful person.
But like really well and creepy and shit. So
I'll give you that.
Yeah, I don't know. I really liked it. I'm gonna look and see who that is. But anyway, we should probably get going, guys.
Yeah, it's getting long in the tooth here.
Yeah, 100% recommend this movie. If you are a horror,
I do too. It's just a little bit much.
Junkie, or you just barely like horror, this is gonna scratch that itch for you. So I highly recommend it. I'd see it in the theater for sure if you're gonna see it at all, because just the sound and the ambience and how dark it can get in there. This is a dark movie. Don't be watching it during the day. You're gonna ruin the experience. So, but anyway, on that note, guys, you got anything to add?
I don't.
Okay, well, like, share, subscribe, bang the bell. Thanks for joining us. Leave a comment. Let us know when you do see this, what you think of it. And yeah, I think that's all we got here.
That's all we got.
Right,
so,
guys. Peace.
See yas.